Now, I know you guys know that romance is not sweet all the time, but it can be a little savory, right?
Absolutely.
So what do you have in store for us for our savory appetizer?
For our savory, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to work with a lovely asparagus pasta that
So
we're
what
going
do
to
you
put
need?
together. What I will need are these little, this tray actually can come up here.
Okay. Kenny Moore, can you?
Are you
Yeah,
good?
we could take that
Okay.
tray off.
Look
I'll
at that.
take
Kenny
this,
Moore is
I'll
being a
take this and
gentleman.
this.
And he's going to set out this tray.
And then I'm gonna kind of move this to the side so that
You
way we
want
can
you?
Fantastic.
get to the.
Thank
Look
you.
at that. Fantastic.
Okay.
Look at this. We've got so many people up on stage with
look
us.
at
I
these-
just wanted to reintroduce Jetta Bates Vassilatos, who will be joining us today for a romantic meal. Yes, and
I
what
have
can I get
a
you?
skillet down there.
A skillet, yes, right
and
here.
I have some pasta there inside
Skillet
there.
and pasta coming right up, young lady. And I
Thank you very
believe while
much.
we're getting set up, we have a question from our online audience. Danielle?
We do. Comes from Keith, and he wants to know, do I have to tell the person I'm serving them aphrodisiacs, or can I keep that part to myself?
Do you have to let them know that it's an aphrodisiac?
No, you don't have to. We're just hoping that it works, and we're hoping that we're setting the mood. And one of the other things I definitely want to add on to this, just because you're having this sensual, sexy meal doesn't necessarily mean that it has to end with a happy ending. You actually can put a little something on someone's mind and then send them home.
A round of applause for that.
Oh, yes.
So, Icha, how
Yes.
hot would you like it?
Very hot.
So I have this on high for you.
Thank you very much.
Great. It's hard to escape innuendo at the subject matter, isn't it? Yeah.
So basically, what I'm going to show you is something that you're going to taste in just a little bit. What I did is I like to mix different types of spices. And when I was doing the research for this to find out some of the things that would be tasty to go together, asparagus was like on all of the lists that I found. So right now what I'm doing is putting a little bit of oil in here, okay? And I am going to add a little bit of pepper to get the oil infused.
Ooh.
And I think that's something that people miss because that fragrance is going to send a lovely, I can't help me out.
Right. We were
Send a-
just discussing how aromatherapy and really engaging
Right.
all your senses is super important, right?
Absolutely,
Listen to
it's
that
very
sizzle.
important. Absolutely, and so, and then also what we do with this as well is you're going to infuse it with a little bit more of the herbs, and we'll put those in there.
So now, do you have to let this, I'm noticing that you don't have to let it heat up first, that you put it in before it begins to get really hot.
Well, what it is that you want to actually get the oil hot. And then, yes, you add it in and can you smell that? A
I
lot of
can.
times
I was
people
like-
will
It
not
smells so
bloom
good.
the pepper like that.
Yeah.
Just that by itself is already one layer of flavor, and then you build upon that.
Can we start smelling that in the studio audience? I know I
Yeah,
can.
this is
And
great.
you just threw it. What is this that you threw
This is fresh basil.
in? Oh,
Right.
basil smells
And
good
so
too.
I also like to layer my different fragrances and tastes. And I like to mirror them. So if I had that in the cocktail, it's nice to have it in here as well.
Just kind of continue the theme.
Exactly.
Nice.
And then also what we're going to do, a lot of times people don't cook with them like this. I'll turn this down just a
Okay.
little.
Not so hot?
Not so hot now.
Icha, can you handle the heat?
I cannot, but I'm going to stay in the kitchen.
Okay.
Alrighty. So what we'll do is we're going to chop these up. These are almonds, and I'm going to chop these up and add them in too. Almonds also are an aphrodisiac.
Wow.
I'll let you start to figure out why they are. You guess. We won't even go into it.
You know, this is interesting because I heard about almonds being an aphrodisiac in Africa.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Wow.
somebody told me about that. I was like, really now?
And so basically what I'm doing is I want to do a rough chop. I want them to be irregularly sized because what that will do is that in this instance you do want them to cook unevenly. Some of them will be really crispy, and then some of them will be a little bit not as crispy.
Now, is this a quick dish? Because we've got like a minute left to cook this. So
Absolutely. So what we do is you take some asparagus. I have some grilled asparagus. Since it's been warm outside, I put everything on the grill.
Yeah.
And I have some impeccably cooked pasta, of course.
Of course.
I am the
Right.
reluctant vegetarian. Stop playing. So basically what you do is you create this together. You're almost kind of creating a warm dressing. And I have a plate down there.
Absolutely. There's a beautiful white plate that Kenny Moore is going to bring out for us.
And you see, just as simple, you put that together. And you all will have a taste of this a little bit later.
Yes, we will. Oh, I'm sorry.
So, online audience, that's another reason to visit us at the Kenmore Live Studio, because we feed you all the things all the delicious things that the chefs prepare. And you just top that with
just a little bit of grated Parmesan.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause. Round of applause.